Hiya, it's the middle of April and I'm fishing on the River Piddle today, so fly fishing only. Apart from a couple of hours that I had at LRF fishing at West Bay yesterday, I haven't fished for a month because of COVID. I don't make a lot of money teaching people to fish, so I'm really grateful for these reels. They're max catch reels imported from China, but they're superb value for money and they're loaded up with Barrio lines. My rod is a Gray's 4-weight Stream Flex. It's not a stocked fishery, so the trout in here are all wild, and being a southern chalk stream, they're not particularly big, although there are some. I'll say the biggest in here are probably about 3 or 4 pounds. I've yet to catch anything over 1.5 pounds. I'm using a 3.5 pound tapered leader just to help turn the fly over because there's a downstream breeze today. And that's the tippet I'm using. I don't normally use fluorocarbon as a tippet material, but that's all I've got, so that'll have to do. So as you can see, I've no shortage of flies or fly boxes. Home tide flies in that one, and yeah, they're just in complete disarray. I just never seem to find a time to sort them out. So that's a nice complete box, but all those are shop bought flies, and I've been walking around with that box for about the last 10 years. Never used them because I haven't tied them myself. Bit daft, but there you go. And also most of them are barbed as well, and I only fish barbless. So I've got to try and probably pull out about 3 or 4 caddis type patterns. There's some there, they might work. And there's a big grannom hatch on the rivers at this time of year. A grannom are a type of caddis fly, or sedge to fly fishermen, but caddis flies to everyone else. So yeah, I just need to sort those out. Length of the lead is about 10 foot. Silly hat, glasses, and blinged trout net. I can deal with horses. Not so good at dealing with them though. Much windier than I thought. There's heaven. I don't think I've heard a fish splash, and I've not seen any insects. Perhaps this river doesn't get much of a grannom hatch. Good spot as any. Just watch the water for a bit to see if any fish rise. I'd be sitting here for the next half hour, to be honest. I've seen one good fish. It's actually really windy and I'm having a right job actually turning the fly over. I spent most of the afternoon fishing a dry fly to nothing. I didn't see a fish, no rises, nothing. I said to myself I wasn't going to nymph today, and I don't need to nymph. I can quite happily blank now using a dry fly, and I get more satisfaction out of being here where I am and just putting nice casts in. I'm going to stick to that. I still believe that, but I couldn't resist it. I feel cheap and dirty, but it's got to be done. First trout fishing session of the year. So here's what I've got. One very angry wild brown trout, and they are stunning, absolutely stunning fish. And there's my revolting fly, barbless hare's-ear nymph. And I did type myself. Just a very quick marvel at all those spots, and then I'll let it go. Beautiful. I think there's a bit of an unfair stereotype with fly fishermen that they think they're better than everybody else, or I've had people say to me, why do fly fishermen think they're better than everybody else? The idea of it is just to make it deliberately difficult for yourself when you're fishing. It is as difficult as you want to make it. I mean, on lakes and reservoirs you can put on 3 hooks, you can't do that in coarse fishing. Imagine if I went carp fishing and put two hooks on. New Zealand style. Can't stand stereotypes. Amy Flyfisher was asking, why is it it's like dead man's shoes to fish on these rivers. Why can't you get a day ticket? Well, these are really pristine environments, and if you had too much footfall, they'd just be trounced. I wait over 10 years to join this club, and when I come here, it's my little slice of heaven, and I'd be a bit gutted if I saw another fisherman, if I'm honest. We all need a bit of headspace, and yeah, I guess this was my